друзья, меня зовут Евгений, и сегодня мы с вами наконец-таки продолжаем проходить Игру престолов, игрушечку от Telltale Games. У нас с вами на очереди 4-й эпизод. К сожалению, не знаю, как называется, название не пишется. «Тебя, напугали, мертвецы». Так как сейчас уже вышел Minecraft Story Mode, прежде чем приступать к какой-то новой игрушечке от Telltale, хочется разобраться с предыдущими. Давайте, собственно, начнем 4-й эпизод. Что-то, не знаю, прям потянул меня на Игру престолов. Наверное, тот факт, что я начал пересматривать ее.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
Brit was the killer, and worse. He got what was coming to him.
And you made sure he got it, didn't you? Struck him down, then left him to die. You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
It wasn't Garrett's fault. We were on watch when Brit just attacked him. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Finn's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusted.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett. You told me you wouldn't get into it with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
I'm sorry I let you down, John. I didn't mean for it to come to this.
You gave me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Нет какого-либо выбора, остается только бежать ему. Такс, ну что ж, поехали. Эпизод 4. Сыновья зимы. Господи, какой божественный шрифт. Толмачи умеют, могут. Могет. Потом начтим. С выходом Майнкрафт, стори мода, разработки сократилось, даже уже разработчики, получилось разработчики. Добавили сами русский язык в качестве субтитров. Надеюсь, такого не повторится с более взрослыми играми, так как там присутствует мат, и по-любому у нас его переводиться не будет. Ночи. Его переводят, и это, в принципе, остается как-то вписывается в атмосферу игры. Если там будет мат запикиваться, или там как-то вместо там блядь, тварь ставить, то ну это уже как-то все же не то. Так, Эшер Форрестер, лагерь возле Мериэля.
Protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Are you calling me a liar? You know nothing about me.
You're right. I don't know you.
Дайнерис дико похожа на себя. Картинка, конечно, смазанная.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Миленько.
Your reaction. Vesтероsa. It's all right.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead.
Да нет, что ж, не хочется.
Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, sir.
I'm inclined to agree with her on this.
Не, не хочу.
I think I'd rather not.
You're smarter than you seem.
I don't think he likes me.
Then you were wise to keep your distance. You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
You're asking for proof.
Will that be a problem?
I have this.
Drogon, how did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him.
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
He wouldn't harm anyone.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons. I need them to help me fight for my family back in Westeros.
The Second Sons? Has your reason failed you?
Please,
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
I would only need a few men. Those who follow Croft could come with me. The rest are yours.
They are all mine.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft.
Пожалуйста, без провисания. На самом интересном моменте. Что ж вы творите, демоны?
you may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Beskar knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
Ну, прости, мне нужно спасать свою семью. И мне нужна армия.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the second sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Где голос? Прости меня. Алло, где голос? Что с этой игрой? Я не понимаю, что не так? Почему оно все лагает? Что это за рандомные звуки?
Look,
Мне
I'm
стыдно.
sorry it happened this way.
Как же мне стыдно.
As long as you...
Ой, у нее голос появился. Господи, простите меня,
Get
пожалуйста.
your armor patched up in here.
Сейчас
Extra
заплачу,
bedrolls
что
if
за
you need 'em.
фигня?
Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking
Да
been.
шучу, конечно. Но все равно неприятно, просто эти лаги, не понимаю, с чем это связано.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Ты вот постоянно на барабанах тут лобает. Как же стоит? Ну, должно быть разработчиком. Я не знаю, но явно не проблема. С компом хизи. Ладно, сделаем вид, что просто этого не существует, и все хорошо, все в порядке. Мне, например, постоянно так делают. Так что мне не привыкать уже. Это, наверное, я придумал идейку. Я буду просто пропускать все загрузки. Ибо это, ну, по-моему, просто ужас. И, может быть, это проблема бандикама из-за того, что он дико давит на систему. Очень странно, но единственное разумное объяснение, потому что когда все начинает лагать, сначала мне начинает лагать бандикам, потом уже игра начинает. Постепенно восстановились уже. Отлично. Родри Форрестер, Ростер. Сможем на себя постоять. Ну, все же, конечно же, слабенький еще, но все же. Конечно, хочу.
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
You know why he had to stay down.
Is all this talking supposed to help?
You can't just fight through the pain. You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me.
Ну что, неспроста он ко мне отошел. Так, ну давай, нападаем.
Bring your opponent down to your level.
А, ты меч двумя руками схватил, как ты все руки не порезал.
Avoid my blade and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Хорошо, хорошо. Давай. Лагануло.
Roderick!
Let's try it again.
Хорошо. Там нужны перчатки железные для того, чтобы подбрать меч. Точно не голыми руками. Хотя, может быть, это просто может, тренировочные мечи. Поэтому так и взялся.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Хотя вроде бы они железные, наточенные.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I didn't know if I would see you again. Given how we left things.
That doesn't change how I feel about you, Roderick. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Griff sits in my great hall and acts like the king of bloody Westeros. You can't marry him.
Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind. And so have I.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Лучники. О, да, детка. А вот так план может сработать.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
This could help both of us.
The Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way.
Можем взять его в плен,
Get rid of
потом
Griff,
обменять.
and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I'll do it, if it really is the only way.
I'm afraid it is. Thank you, Roderick.
I knew you'd come through for us.
Он действует в своих
My many yours
интересах,
to
он просто не
command.
хочет выходить за него.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Вышли, постояли, посмотрели, ушли.
You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Слоумо.
We should go.
Yes. You're right.
Не хочу
Arthur
на
will be
нее
waiting for
целовать, а после того, как она меня кинула. Вариант «Я люблю тебя», господи, что за какое-то сынковство? Да, конечно, нам нужно скрепить союз, но... Нам нужно заключить, точнее, союз и скрепить его женитьбой, но для того, чтобы побить Уайтхиллов. Это все, для чего мне это нужно. Мне как бы плевать на нее. Да, может, когда-то в детстве, там, как Мира Форрестер, когда-то в детстве они там друг с другом гуляли, там, веселились, но сейчас уже взрослая жизнь, и нужно думать в первую очередь сейчас о своей семье. Так, ладно, друзья, думаю, на этом моменте мы эту серию закончим. Надеюсь, вам все понравилось. С вами был Евгений.